Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to give you a review of Coinbase as well as a deep dive into the website and how to use it. Should you be using Coinbase or Coinbase Pro? Stick around to find out. So before we jump into the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you like videos like this so we know how to put more videos out like this. And if you're already using an exchange out there and you're looking at other ones, let us know which exchange you are using down in the comments down below. And we'll jump right into the video. So Coinbase was founded in 2012 and it is a fully regulated and licensed exchange where you can make buys and sells with cryptocurrencies. It has multiple different options and services that you can go with, but in this video, we're gonna focus on one in particular. Coinbase allows you to buy and sell Bitcoin on its exchange, as well as it allows you to buy and sell over 50 other cryptocurrencies in the same way. Now, before I move forward with this review, I do want to note that I have used multiple other crypto exchanges in addition to Coinbase, and I do believe that Coinbase is a very smooth and trustworthy exchange that I would definitely be moving my business towards if I hadn't found one that had a slightly better exchange fees. Now, one of the things that make Coinbase so smooth and easy to use is that it has a great user interface that I would really recommend you taking a look at. Also, it makes it very easy to make buys and sells and transactions and moving money from your bank account over to the exchange. It gives you the option to use wire transfers. It also gives you a debit process that you can use. And the other one is that it can allow you to use your credit card to make buys and sells. Now, while this is nice, I do want to note that there are some additional fees associated with some of these transfers that you should be aware of. So let's go ahead and talk about Coinbase fees. So Coinbase fees and transactions are a premium on the current market value in addition to the transaction fee relative to the transaction cost. Users will have about a 1.49% transaction fee for every trade. That's on a buy and a sell. But we have found that this is a relatively comparable cost to other exchanges out there. So don't let this 1.49% transaction fee deter you from using Coinbase in the future. Now, one thing that people are always scared about with digital currencies is if something was going to happen to their money. Coinbase is a relatively safe exchange that has, like any exchange, had their issues in the past. But they do pride themselves in having very secure networks. Now, if that doesn't give you the warm and fuzzies inside, Coinbase does actually give some insurance for digital currencies and assets that are being held on their website and in their app. Now, one thing of note is that this does not apply to if you have an individual compromise where you have lost your credentials or somebody has hacked your account based off of your password and your username, because that is your fault and not Coinbase's fault. So what will Coinbase insure? Well, if you are a US resident, then they will insure up to $250,000 in your USD wallet that is being held on their exchange. Just like FDIC insured bank accounts where they will insure up to $250,000. So it's the same aspect in the same way. So one big thing that I do want to talk about is that Coinbase and its exchange is a custodial account, which means that you're unable to take your coins off of the exchange and move it to somewhere else. And the big thing that we want to talk about and to understand is that if you do not own the keys to your cryptocurrencies, then it's not your coins, basically. The phrase is not your keys, not your coin. And so what this really means is that they control what happens with your cryptocurrency. And if for some reason they were decided to shut down the exchange or move their money, you would not be able to stop them. And so basically, if they wanted to freeze your account, then they could. And they actually have done this in the past. Now, I do not think that this is something that will happen very often, but if they do think that there's a breach or there's a security issue, they may be able to freeze it and you'll be unable to buy or sell your cryptos. And in an ever-changing crypto environment where the prices are fluctuating so quickly, that may lead to issues down the road. Now, if you are interested in doing something like that, there are multiple other cryptocurrency exchanges out there that will allow you to pull your cryptocurrencies off and use them and put them into a cold or a hot storage that makes it better and easily accessible than Coinbase may make that. Now, another big thing that I want to talk about is that Coinbase's customer support is not the best out there, and they have a slow response time, as well as they have a lack of assistance on their app. And why do I say that? It's because their Better Business Bureau rating is an F. Last time I had talked about this, their rating was a D-, and it's actually gotten worse since then. So if you're expecting to get a quick turnaround in time with your customer service, or if you are having some issues, don't hold your breath. It's going to take some time. So overall, Coinbase is a great app and website for a US-based resident looking to get into a low barrier of entry into the cryptocurrency space and market. Mainly because it has competitive fees and it is fast and easy with a good user interface and a way to get into the crypto space. On the other hand, though, it is a custodial service not allowing you to have your keys, and therefore you don't have the full control over your cryptocurrency, as well as it is lacking in its customer service. Now, you really need to take in consideration the pros and the cons associated with this app and this exchange and determine which type of cryptocurrency exchange you want to go with. The other ones that I would recommend looking into is going to be Binance.us, it's going to be KuCoin, and Gemini. Those are the three big ones that I like. There are some fluctuations and differences in their fees. And if you are interested in buying and selling cryptocurrencies, then you really need to take a deep dive in understanding which cryptocurrency exchange works best for you. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about crypto as well as the exchanges, then I'm going to put a couple links up here, and it'll talk about some tax liability and ways that you can kind of use that and use these exchanges to make your taxes easier next year. And as always, I want to remind you, from your first penny to your first million, we're here to help. See you next time.